So your appraisal came in low, and what now? This is Jeff Tricoli with the Tricoli team, and let's talk about your options when an appraisal comes in low. So if we're trying to sell your home and the buyer's appraisal comes in low. So let's first discuss why it's an issue if an appraisal comes in low. So a buyer is purchasing your home for, let's say, $500,000, and they're putting a good amount down, even if they're putting 20%, and the appraisal comes in, let's say, 10% lower. Now they have to bring that extra 10% to make up for it. So there's a difference, and so if a buyer's already stated, okay, I have 20% to put down on a home, and now all of a sudden it appraises 10% less, there's that 10% gap. So now they really need 30% because the lender's only going to lend the LTV or the loan to value to what it appraises for and what that buyer's qualified for. So what's your first option? Obviously, for us, it's hire the best team, hire the best real estate team with the most experience. We sell over 400 homes a year. A lot of them are with sellers. We have the relationships with a lot of the appraisers. We know a lot of the appraisers. They reach out to us for a lot of the information on values. So one of the things we do, get very proactive. We put a package together on your behalf to show the value of your home, to show what the true comps are and what we feel is the most comparable to your home. And we provide that to the appraiser. The appraiser doesn't make a lot of money on each deal, so the more information we can provide to them, and also the fact of our reputation in the area, they know we know how to price homes. They know we know how to value homes, and we know the market most times better than they do. So we're going to put that together on your behalf and be very proactive from the beginning with that appraisal, so we don't get into situations later. So the second option, if for some reason, and again, it doesn't happen nearly as often to us, there are some of those small cases that it does still come back. The appraisal comes in low. What we do is thoroughly review that appraisal on your behalf. Are there any inaccuracies? Are there mistakes? Did they use all the information we provided to them? And if for some reason we see things on there where we could provide other comparable sales, or maybe some discrepancies in square foot sizes, or certain bedroom counts, or maybe a building that was missing, we could dispute that with the lender. So we've done a lot of disputes in the past and have successfully won, again, because of that knowledge of knowing how to do that and the experience. So the next option, if the dispute doesn't work, would be just straight out negotiating with the buyer and their agent. What can we do to get this done still at that purchase price? Because the end of the day, our whole job is to put the most money in our seller's pocket, and we're going to do everything we possibly can in terms of the negotiations and getting that buyer and working out something that's going to work for everybody to get that purchase price where we back to where we agreed on, regardless of where that appraisal's at. So basically your fourth option would be to encourage the buyer, depending on their loan program. Certain loan programs, you're kind of stuck with that appraiser or the appraisal, which we can guide you through that, recommend, why certain, maybe options of loans are better than others. For us, it's all about the lender, though. We like to scrutinize who the lender is, really understand, are they doing their job properly? Are they well qualified to purchase this home? How good is the lender and their knowledge of this area as well? So we try to do that up front. But if for some reason, those other options didn't work, we could always encourage the buyer to use another lender. Certain loans will allow them to get a new appraisal, and it won't necessarily attach to the home. Now other loan programs, certain loan programs, that appraisal will attach to the home. But there's a lot of situations where it doesn't, and then we'll encourage that buyer, hey, let's explore maybe using a different lender so we can have a new appraisal done. And in that instance, we could see the results of that new appraisal and potentially get that price back up to where we needed it to be. So the final option is basically renegotiate. We're going to do everything we possibly can to work out a deal that's going to be beneficial for our sellers and for our clients. If that doesn't work, you have the option of going to where the appraised value is. And if that's not an option, then we basically cancel the contract. We find a new buyer, and then we start the whole process over again. And then their new loan. And again, be very careful on the old loan program and what the new loan program is. And we'll guide you through all that. But we definitely want to make sure that new loan, we're going to be able to get a new appraisal done on it, and then that would allow us to go through the whole process again, have a new appraiser, have a new set of eyes on it, and get that price back up closer to where we needed to be from the get-go. So if you have any other questions about appraisals or anything else that may come up during the selling process, or even just a home valuation, feel free to give us a call anytime, 561-220-2052. Again, it's 561-220-2052. Or you can email us, info@tricoliteam.com, and we'd be happy to help you out with any questions or concerns in regards to the selling process in this area. Thank you.